adventures. Streaming live with Yorkie, where the fun never falters. A Yorkshire tide wilts under the New Mexico sun, as he shares the warmth with the story begun.
Under golden skies, the tales take flight. Yorkie's ready with a sparkle in his eyes. Fantasy, sci-fi, or a modern twist, each tale's a treasure, none to be missed. From rolling hills to haunted towns, epic quests where legends abound. Heroes rise or stumble and fall, but Yorkie's here to see it all. With each new game, a door swings wide. Step through with Yorkie as your guide. Join Yorkie's afternoon adventures, where stories grow and danger fades. Laughs and thrills at every turn, an adventure where we'll all return. Point and click tales where puzzles unfold, episodic journeys with stories bold. Visual novels rich with choice, F&B scenes where actors voice. Role-playing quests where fates entwine, strategy games with plots that shine. Narrative games where the plot runs deep. In Yorkie's stream, the stories leap. No matter the genre, the tale's the key. In Yorkie's world, it's all about the story. Join Yorkie's afternoon adventures, where stories grow and danger fades. Laughs and thrills at every turn, an adventure where we'll all return.
Join Yorkie's afternoon adventures, where stories grow and danger fade.
Laughs and thrills at every turn, an adventure where we'll all return. Pulling when lost to mysteries grand, to moral choices that guide your hand. Political intrigue or personal strife, the games explore the depths of life. From epic battles to a quiet chat, these stories cover all of that. In Yorkie's stream, the topics range, each adventure brings something strange. With every theme, new doors ignite. In Yorkie's world, the tales take flight. Join Yorkie's afternoon adventures, where stories grow and danger fades. Laughs and thrills at every turn, an adventure where we'll all return. As each tale ends, a vote takes place on his YouTube community page. The viewers decide what's next in line for the tales we'll share in this grand design. From epic quests to quiet nights, we'll find new ways to reach new heights. Yorkie's here, so don't delay. Another adventure's on its way. With every vote, a new game begins. In Yorkie's world, adventure wins. Join Yorkie's afternoon adventures, where stories grow and danger fades. Laughs and thrills at every turn, an adventure where we'll all return. Through every turn, there's so much more we've yet to learn. In every choice, in every path, there's magic found in every laugh. The stories weave, the moments blend. With Yorkie here, the fun won't end. The journey's long, the road's not straight, but side by side we'll celebrate. With every game, new bonds are made. Characters live where memories fade. Journeys shared, both near and far. These tales connect us like a guiding star. In every choice, in every play, new paths are forged along the way. So join us now, the time time is near for another adventure full of cheer. In Yorkie's hands, the stories shine. Adventure waits for all in line. Join Yorkie's afternoon adventures, where stories grow and danger fades. Laughs and thrills at every turn, an adventure where we'll all return. So join us again, don't miss a beat. Yorkie's channel is the place to meet. With stories fresh and games so bright, we'll chase the day into the night.
It's Yorkie Plays, and the streams go live, with coffee in hand and adventures to dive. In Final Fantasy XVI, we'll battle on screen, so stick around, it's time to thrive. The land of Valistia, where crystals glow, a world full of strife, where empires grow. Dominance clash, their power untamed. In a fight for survival, their lives are claimed. With Clive on a quest, revenge is his call. Will he rise above, or will darkness fall? The stakes are high, the journey is grim, but heroes emerge when the light grows dim. Yorkie Plays, it's an epic quest. Battles and laughs, I'll give you my best. From victory sweet to fails that sting, afternoon adventures, let's do this thing. The icons awaken, their power untold. Gods of destruction, both fiery and cold. Phoenix and Ifrit light up the skies, as kingdoms crumble and destinies collide. Magic and mystery shape our fate. In this world of chaos, it's never too late. The journey is tough, but I'll see it through, with coffee in hand and with all of you. Yorkie Plays, it's an epic quest. Battles and laughs, I'll give you my best. From victory sweet to fails that sting, afternoon adventures, let's do this thing. The outlaws arise, defying the crown. In the shadows they fight to tear tyrants down. Sid's crew gathers, a rebel's embrace, hoping for freedom in a ruthless place. Together we'll face what the future may bring, and challenge the power of the crystal's reign. Through allies and foes we march on ahead, no turning back, no fear, no dread. Yorkie Plays, it's an epic quest. Battles and laughs, I'll give you my best. From victory sweet to fails that sting, afternoon adventures, let's do this thing. Now I know you're all counting my fails, each death and mistake that derails. But Yorkie's determined, I won't be outdone, even if this fight takes me till kingdom come. Come! The story's last stand will cloud I find peace in this fractured land. Through pain and loss we've come so far, guided by fire, by hope and by scars. With courage in hand, we'll finish the fight and bring back the dawn to the endless night. The journey concludes, but the memories remain. Together we've triumphed through joy and pain. Yorkie plays, it's an epic quest. Battles and laughs, I'll give you my best. From victory sweet to fails that sting, afternoon adventure, let's do this thing. Thanks for watching this Brit on his quest, through fails and through wins, so I try my best. Hit like, leave a sub, join this gaming hub, and I'll see you next time for the rest.
Alright there, should all make Yorkie here. Welcome to you, especially the lads showing up early if you're still in chat. Welcome you back to Afternoon Adventures. Cheers. Where we spend an afternoon together, at least a couple of hours, enjoying a relatively rich game, just like the morning Tales Over Coffee streaming away. Right now we're with Final Fantasy XVI. And our boy here, Clive, and our girl here, Jill, have to accept some truths about themselves, particularly about him. Now, the question is whether I can keep playing this game. I checked online because I've really struggled with the text size. I can read the text size if it's on the screen I'm using now, which is a fairly large screen TV. Not massive, but fairly large screen. I can't, it's way too small if I use my actual monitor, which is a lot smaller.
Torgal, what is
But
Nothing good, I'll wager. Come on.
I don't have a controller for this TV anymore. It's years old now. About 5 years old. And it's dark. Which for most games is okay. But when this one, it's not super dark, but in this one, when you're down caves and in dark rooms so on, they make it really dark and it gets so I can't see anything. I have a similar experience in some Mass Effect games. I've tried cleaning it now and see if that helped any, and we'll see if I can go forward like that. Oh, this don't look good. This don't look good at all! Oh dear.
Materials. You'll pay for this.
We've got a live one.
You lot are going down hard.
What are you doing here? Answer me! Remember our orders? No survivors!
Who would order such a thing?
What's this lot going on with? T to initiate a break, I didn't. Oh, hang on, I did. There we go.
Sick of trouble.
That's me.
Get him, boy. Over here. Stay down.
Alright, they're dead. Who's next? Okay, I have to be in the right place. Nope. I must have opened that one or something.
Did you, Branded? You were born a slave, and you'll die one.
That's what you think, mate. You're entitled to your delusions, I suppose.
dogs!
Juco dogs.
They were innocent people! Sick of trouble!
Yeah, you lot are done. I mean, you made the mistake of thinking you were fighting the villagers here.
Get him! Over here. Sick of trouble! Finished! Too slow.
Power!
That's enough.
Damn.
You know what to do, boy.
You got that one, Jill? Looks like you do.
Sick of toggle. Flames to me.
Another Legionnaire.
You know what to do, boy. Sick of toggle. There, boy. Get him. There, boy. Get him, boy. Give me.
Yeah, done. Got something big coming into it. Wow, that one's... That pub's
All
nuked, isn't it?
must burn. The bearers and those who sheltered them.
Yeah, well, you're the one going to be burning, friend.
Right.
I know. It can wait.
There, boy.
He's staggered.
Toggle. Get him. Get him, boy.
Oh, you hit me. Okay, fair enough.
Get him, boy. Get him.
Staggered. Going with a line break.
Get him, boy. Get him. Sick of trouble. Get him. Over here. Get him.
And then stay down. Attacking my village. Now, is anyone left alive? That's the question.
I'm sorry, Lady Hannah. You deserved so much better. All of these people did. Better than my mother.
We're too late. Gav. Clive.
So Mama's going to be the big bad. No surprise there.
Acting on the orders of the Duchess, eh? We knew East Pool was harbouring bearers. Thought they were safe enough hidden up here, but someone must have let slip. If they'd have only come to us sooner, none of this would have had to happen. Fuck!
Yeah.
My mother always did despise bearers. The way Father embraced them when the other nations spat on them as slaves. The way an accident of birth gave them a power that others lacked.
But why kill everyone? They meant no harm. They just wanted to be free.
That's possibly why.
This world judges that a crime punishable by
Yeah.
death. Which is why we're going to change it. Gav, we want to help.
Thought you'd got your own stuff to be getting on with.
Yeah, well.
But it can wait.
In that case, we should head back and tell Sid you've had a change of heart. He was always on it yet to join us.
All right.
And we'd best be quick. Last I heard, he was planning another excursion.
What about the villagers?
Aye. Can I leave yous lot to take care of things here?
Of course. We'll make sure they get a proper burial.
Thank you. All of you.
When you're ready, then.
To quote a line from Discworld that was used by a few characters, I believe. Some specifically meaning it, some ironically. Ooh, who's that?
Now, rats, lead me to your nest.
Personal is not the same as important.
Lord Kupka has a message for your leader. If only he knew where to send it.
Bugger's following us. That could be a problem. Well, we can't go here now. We have to go back. Righting wrongs.
To Sid Solar, then. We have a lot to discuss.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier. Didn't sound happy.
No.
What do you suppose it could be?
Yes? What? If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
We're selling. We're currently wielding Invictus. Skyblade is worse. And that's definitely worse.
I reckon I can find a buyer.
How about this? It's worse than we've got.
I'll be thankful you got that much.
Embraces, not as good as what we're wearing.
You got out else? I'll be thankful you got that much.
Could do these. I don't think I need to. Don't need anything
Is that
there.
all?
Yeah, that's all. Now let's go see about upgrading what we've got.
Well? So, what'll it be?
That's not what I'm using, is it? that is, but I don't have wind shard. Hang on, those are not... Oh, it's reinforced, I'm looking at that, that's right. I don't have them. Okay, you can't do anything with these, can you?
Anything
I'm
else?
using stuff that's too complex for you. Okay. Careful you don't take that breath of light, Kupo. Okay, let's go upstairs.
Don't mind me. Just taking a quick breather, ain't I?
See what we can do to help them.
This place is getting more crowded by the day.
I tell myself the bustle's a blessing. There'll be time enough for quiet contemplation when I'm dead. So, did you find the answers you were looking for?
Not good
I
ones.
still don't know what to make of this gift, curse, or whatever it is I've been given. But there is one thing I can say for certain. I am a dominant, Ifrit. And there is nothing I can do to change that.
Yeah.
It is a burden I must bear until my dying day.
Yeah.
Spoken true. Forgiveness and in turn salvation can only begin with acceptance.
Absolutely.
It's a path we all must walk, no matter how colourful our histories.
Sid, you once told me that you wanted to build a place where people could die on their own terms.
I did.
I've been thinking about that. Why not a place where people can live on their own terms? For 13 years, killing was all I knew. So obsessed with death that I never stopped to consider the lives of those around me. Lives that I see now were scarcely worth living. Be they bearers or beggars, most march blindly to their end, never realizing that they too deserve a choice.
Yeah.
And I dare not turn a blind eye to their suffering any longer.
So, atonement then, is it?
For both of us, maybe.
Answer we found.
The only one we need.
I'll be expecting you both to pull your weight.
You got it.
And we will.
Well then, with a sprinkle of fire and ice, this plan of mine might just work.
Never mind their weight, they'll pull the weight of a fat bastard like me.
What trouble are you looking to get yourself into now?
The best kind. We're going to sneak into the Imperial capital and pay a visit to Mother.
Sorry, I shouldn't use such foul language. A fat bugger like me. Pay a visit to Mother, was it? That's going to be challenging, but why not? Oriflamme, there you go. The Council of Elders.
And the last of our farmholds in the eastern provinces has succumbed to the blight.
Without their yield, we will be hard-pressed to fill the capital's granaries before winter.
Yep.
If there is a capital by then, the black creeps closer as we speak.
And yet you do naught but bawl and bluster.
Your Radiance?
If it is fertile land the Empire acquires, we need but look south.
If you mean the crystalline Dominion's holdings, we are bound by mutual accord. Theirs is a neutral state whose borders we are sworn to respect.
Gentlemen, Did we swear to see our people starve?
They've been trapped.
The gates of Oriflamme buckle at the flood of those come seeking refuge from the Blight. If there is not grain enough to feed those within our walls, how, pray tell, will we feed those without? But instead of setting your minds to riddles such as these, you lock horns with an enemy from across the sea, sending our soldiers to the slaughter in their thousands. The Empire bleeds, and you sit here prattling like crones in a tea house. And you fancy yourselves leaders of men. Sandbreck is naught without her citizens. We are but their servants. If their land is being wrested away, it is our duty to claim new lands for them.
Your Radiance! You cannot mean a war of conquest.
That is exactly what I mean. It is time we expanded our dominion. This is the will of great Grieger.
There will be uproar. Then we must find a way to distract the citizenry. But how much will that cost? And what of our legions? Shall we raise the furs?
Well, someone will have to contend with the Dalmex.
I will not keep you. You all have much to do. Where is my son?
The Lord Prince is currently garrisoned at the Strait of Arthur. If it please you, I can send word requesting his immediate return to the Holy Capital.
That won't be necessary. Tell him instead to see to his wounds. Bahamut's strength will be needed again soon.
As you command.
I must have misheard. You mean to tell me that the Mother Crystals are the reason the world is dying? Are you mad?
I have been called that on occasion.
Yeah.
No, not today.
I may be mad, but that doesn't change facts.
Empty wastes where once were green meadows. Land drained so dry of its ether, not even the rats remained. But where was it all going? I spent years searching for an answer, until I saw it standing right in front of me. There, in the self-same crystals, we look to for their so-called blessing. All right, listen. Take this crystal. How does it allow us to conjure magics? Answer, by drawing ambient ether from the air. And where do these crystals come from?
That's easy. They're mined from the Mother Crystals.
They're one and the same. Although admittedly, this here fits more easily in the pocket.
But the Mother Crystals are massive. Some as large as mountains.
So you see the problem. Imagine just how much ether can be drawn by something that size. As to where it's all going, mind? Well, I can't know everything, can I?
We are taught that the Mother Crystals are divine. Their ether a gift from the heavens.
But is that true?
For centuries, nations have fought and fallen for want of that gift. If what you say is true, how did no one else see it?
Who says they didn't? Maybe the truth was inconvenient.
Yeah, well...
Inconvenient to whom, exactly?
Getting into global warming deniers here, aren't we?
The higher-ups. The gods themselves.
So now you want to do something about the crystals. And what? We're not helping bearers and dominants anymore.
I didn't say that. I made a promise and I intend to keep it. But if we continue down this path, there's only one fate that awaits the realm. And we can't very well set our people free if they're all lying dead in a blighted ditch.
Yeah.
Not if we want to create a place where they can live on their own terms anyway. Sort of defeats the purpose.
Yeah.
So, if we have to bring the old world crashing down in order to build us a new one...
Tall order.
What say you? Are you with me?
I suppose it's about time I repaid your faith.
There you go. Jill, what about you?
I just said aye. But it's nice to have you aboard all the same.
What have I got myself into? I'm going to need more than a few potions for this.
There's some kind of mission over here. And there's something that way.
Don't mind me. Just taking a quick breather, ain't I?
Wanted to send a message, most likely.
Over here. You got something?
The reports from Eastpool are disturbing.
Oh, very disturbing. I was there.
Had no love for her subjects.
You've lost a letter. Nothing too important, I hope.
Not just a letter. I lost everything. There's a hole in my damn pack, and fool that I am, I didn't bloody notice.
It can't be that bad, surely.
How could it be any worse? I'm a courier. I carry things. If I can't do my job right, then what am I good for? Nothing, that's what. I buggered it right up. That means no herbs for the infirmary, and no fresh meat for our cooking pots. Worst of all, that letter I lost, it was for Sid. A letter he's been waiting on for days.
Maybe if you retrace your steps.
I'd scour Storm from coast to coast if I could, but there are curse breakers in the field, counting on my arrival. No, I'll just have to own up to Otto and Sid. They're gonna skin me alive.
Possibly, but let me look.
Fine. Tell me where to look.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Thank you.
It sounds like the hideaway could use those supplies. So, where should I start?
Gotan's bales, perhaps? I took a tumble in the bushes when I was passing through. There's a chance my pack might have caught on something. If you can find everything I dropped, you'll be doing us all a favor.
I'll see what I can do.
And if you can find Sid's letter, you'll be saving my life.
Yeah, maybe.
If it's there, I'll find it.
Wonderful. Now, I have to run if I'm to make my next delivery in time. I trust you can find your way to Gotan's bales. Oh, and hurry, will you? Sid doesn't like to be kept waiting.
Fair enough.
I'm sure he doesn't. The letter won't last very long out in the elements. I should make for Sambrek as soon as I can.
We will. First, let's pick up the other quest we got here.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier. Didn't sound happy.
He's never this. Where are you, Randall?
Who?
Is everything all right?
Forgive me, young man. I was in a world of my own. I'm worried about my friend, you see. He left some time ago and hasn't returned. You know what it's like out there for a bearer on his own.
Why leave the safety of the hideaway?
For coin. Sad though it is, Our need outweighs the risk. The hideaway can't survive on goodwill alone. And though Karen does what she can, her coffers aren't bottomless. Wait. You were a soldier, were you not? In the Imperial Army?
I was.
I was.
Then I ask a favour of you. I'm too old to be traipsing hither and yon. Will you go and find him for me?
See what I can do.
I'll do what I can.
Oh, thank you.
What can you tell me about your friend?
His name is Randall, and I suspect you'll find him in Lost Wing.
Okay.
He's been working for Quinton, the tavern keeper. He'll know something, I'm sure.
I'll speak to him.
Safe travels, my friend. And thank you again.
Stay safe. Now, over here.
So what God's forsaken corner of the realm is Sid dragging you off to this time?
Oriflamme.
The holy capital. And what business would you lot have in...
Yeah.
Second thoughts. I don't want to know.
Possibly for the best. Don't really need anything, do I, though? That's the thing. Not that you've got available right now. Yeah, everything you've got is worse than what I have.
Speaking of Oriflamme, I hear the trading routes leading south have seen more than double the usual traffic. If you ask me, summat foul's brewing. And a tint tires borbile tea. Oh, just go and see Otto, will you?
I will.
All right.
Up here, maybe? Or am I going too high? I think I'm going too high. Don't think this is it. Try just through here. That's gonna be it, isn't it? Yeah.
Take a seat, Clive. So you're really going through with it? Sid's been talking about bringing down a mother crystal since I've known him. But that's all it's ever been. Talk.
He's convinced it's the right thing to do. We'll be leaving for the capital shortly.
A few little side missions first.
Well, you couldn't have picked a better moment. Seems the hiding the Royalists gave him wasn't enough to dampen old Sylvester's spirits. His legions are on the march again. This time, due south.
Another war.
All as the great Grieger wills it. Bloodthirsty little miss, that one. That's God's for you, innit? Still, might work to our advantage on this occasion. Wars breed chaos.
They do.
On the front lines and at home. With a fair wind behind them, a handful of like-minded ne'er-do-wells could melt into the back alleys of Oriflamme. No trouble. It's making it to the capital that's the problem.
The checkpoint.
That's right. Anyone travelling in or out of Oriflamme has to go through Northreach.
Okay.
Lucky for you, I might just know of a way.
All right.
Yes.
Well, no, not that. That gets you an audience with the Dame. And it's the Dame who'll see you safely
Gotcha.
through Northreach. I'll send a Stolas in the morning. Let her know you're coming.
Fair
We
enough.
go way back. And she's a true friend of the cause.
Let's hope so.
I'm sure you'll get on like a house on fire.
That's good of you, but who is this dame, and where will I find her?
She's the proud proprietress of Northreach's foremost house of ill repute, the Vale. And she's quite a woman, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
A woman. Right.
Don't go blinding her with your charm now, lad.
I think that might be a
I'll
bit hard. He's not exhibiting
expecting
it.
a full report when you get back.
No, the way he said a full report, and having described it as a house of ill repute. Yeah, that's not happening. Alliant reports unlocked. Alliant reports. Alliant reports are now available by viewing for viewing by speaking to Gott at the Alliant report counter in the hideaway mess. These reports, compiled by the Curse Breakers, contain information on quests currently available across Valistia. Fair enough. Not going to worry about that just now. Gav's over here. But before we do that, let's head out. Let's take care of these sub-ones. Now, this Lost Wing. Golden Bales. Gotland Bales for missing item for the assistant. So let's go do that one first. A whole bunch of stuff here. And I am alone.
Courier said his pack might have split while he was passing through the bales. I better keep my eyes open. Good. Someone's in trouble.
Yeah, but where did that come from? There's housing and so on up here. Oh, hang on.
Get him! Get him, boy! Over here.
Good to see I'm not alone.
You know what to do, boy.
New enemies.
There, boy. Get him. Stay down.
Whiffed on that one.
Get him, boy. Sick of Toggle. Get him. Over here.
There we go. There we go.
Are you hurt?
It would have been worse if you hadn't come along.
I did.
Wait, I've seen you around the hideaway. You're new, aren't you?
I am.
I'm Clive.
And I'm Martel. But what are you doing here?
Looking for you,
Looking
I think.
for you. This is no place for a bearer on her own.
I noticed that. But this soil's not going to collect itself.
Then what if I gathered it for you? You could head back to the hideaway. Just exactly what sort of dirt is it that you need?
What I need is soil. But I'd be a fool to refuse your help after what just happened. It's the good stuff you're looking for. Dark, rich, fragrant. You'll know it when you find it.
All right.
Dark, rich, and fragrant. Right. Well, you should hurry back. Bohemil seemed worried enough that he might come looking for you himself.
That seems unlikely, but I won't argue with you.
Good lass. We'll take care of that errand for you.
Soil, then. There's certainly enough of it here. But is it dark, rich, and fragrant?
More. Another one. Last one, I think.
More More of the lost supplies.
Oh, lost supplies, huh?
I doubt he could have fit much more in his pack. Still
Right.
no sign of Sid's letter, though.
But we also
Come this
need
far, might as well ask around.
over here. This might be the last of the soil I need. Where'd it go? There we are. That's that.
That should be enough. I better get it back to the hideaway.
There's something over here. Quest nearby. There's 270 some. Over here. Hello.
A little overdressed to be picking grapes, aren't you? Are you here for Master Quentin?
I'm looking for a letter someone dropped nearby, and I suppose you've seen it.
Can't say I have, sorry.
Well, if you do,
Wait, I did pass a dog with something in its mouth a little while back.
Oh, great.
Could have been a piece of paper. No idea if it was your letter, but you never know.
which way did it go?
Towards Lost Wing? Seemed well looked after to me. Dare say someone there's been feeding it.
To the village, then. Thank you.
Okay. Off to Lost Wing, I guess. Once 200 yards up this way. What's wrong with you?
I'll have you know, manning the village entry is no small task. There's plenty of unsavoury sorts in these parts looking to get their thieving claws into what's ours.
Right. Alright, so we got something over here. Can't do anything with it. We got you.
Ah, you're Sid's man, if I'm not mistaken.
I am.
Couldn't trouble you for some assistance, could I?
What do you need?
That depends. What do you need?
Some new bearers from Oriflamme just arrived, and it cost Master Quentin a pretty penny to convince their owner to part with them. Man
Okay.
must have been a bloody tyrant. I can't get a peep out of them, try as I might.
They're probably terrified of you.
Yeah.
You're probably right. Dare say it'd take a bearer like yourself to open them up. So, will you have a word with them?
I
Help
will.
them settle in?
I can try.
That'll do me. Tell them they're safe, and that if they need anything, they just have to ask.
I'll let them know.
Appreciate it. They're sitting over there, taking a long overdue breather, looks like.
Alright, let's see what they got to say.
So you're the new arrivals. Is there anything I can get you? You're safe here. They don't punish people like us for speaking our minds.
Truly,
Yeah.
I'm hungry. My sister too, we're starving.
Wait here. I'll fetch you something from the tavern.
Thank you.
No problem.
I won't be long.
No
You stay
problem,
here
my
and
lad.
rest.
Not that way.
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing off to the vineyard to see?
Let's see. Over here. Got another quest here too, by the look of it.
Ah, if it isn't Sid's young protege. To what do I owe the pleasure?
Hungry
I'm looking
bears.
for a bearer called Randall.
No.
I hear he's been coming to you for work. He was expected back at the hideaway some time ago. A friend of his asked me to check on him.
Randall, you say?
Yeah.
The porter? Yes, I know him. And I can't say I'm surprised if he has been delayed. I gave him enough to do. Though, thinking about it, he should probably have been back by now.
Yeah, and he might be in a bit of trouble, eh?
Where was he headed?
Nostring.
He was to meet an associate of mine to the south of here, on Lorbert's Pass. I do hope nothing's happened to him. Be sure to let me know.
Let's see what I can do for you.
Can I have another cup, Daddy?
I'll have 2 plates of whatever you're serving.
Sorry. We've enough mouths of our own to feed without tending to the wants of outsiders.
It's not for me. It's for some new arrivals.
Oh, my apologies. I didn't see the mark. So you're a comrade?
Yeah.
Well, in that case, you may have whatever you require. Take all the bread and wine you want.
That's really all it takes. One look at the innkeeper's mark.
Of course it is. I do as Master Quinton commands, as do we all. And Master Quinton commands that none of his favoured guests be left wanting. Well, don't keep our new comrades waiting. Take what you need and see that they eat their fill.
All right.
Bread and wine. Hopefully this will be enough.
Right, let's get outside. See what else you got going on. Where are they? That's not them.
Don't tell me. Turnips for supper.
Brother, did you see?
There you go. Bread and wine.
Yeah. Bread and wine from the tavern.
May we? Truly?
Happy eating.
Such plenty. Never in all my days.
Brother, this place is like a dream. We sat and no one shouted. We ate and more was offered.
I know. I can't believe it.
Now work to keep it going.
And the next time you're hungry, you need only ask to be fed.
Thank you for everything. Thank you.
Not because you must, not as a slave or a bearer, but because we all must to work together is to survive.
What happens to us?
What do you want?
You're that soldier who chased off the royalists.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to know that you'll always be welcome among us. And that my parlour's always open.
No, thank you. Not sure it goes on there. I'm not sure if I want to be at your parlour, but thank you all the same.
How did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing up to the vineyard?
What'll we do for supper?
Quest location nearby. We're talking around here.
A whole day on the line and they're still not dry.
Come on, boy. Where's the letter? Did you swallow it?
It seems we have our culprit. Sorry, boy. Someone's waiting for this. And he's waited long enough already.
Alright,
Hopefully
we got
this
the
will keep
letter.
our career out of trouble.
Now, over here. Am I in the wrong place? I think I am. Where do we need to go for this? Try up here. Is there a way down? Yes.
Master Quinton will never forgive me if I don't save that.
There we are.
I want no trouble.
Not looking for trouble.
Wait, that's... Oh, glory to Grieger. You were the hanged man. I took you for a rogue. If you're a friend of Master Quinton's, then perhaps you'll help me. His vineyard, Lostwing's pride and joy, has been beset by a plague of giant wasps.
Yeah, we can take care of
You
that.
need someone to solve your pest problem.
I do indeed. I've never seen them so far from the forest, nor so mean for that matter. I suppose the smell's got 'em worked up. And little wonder. This'll be the finest crop we've ever known if the fiends don't eat it first. I tried chasing them off myself, but they won't flee from the likes of me. And if I don't bring those grapes in for pressing soon, Master Quinton will have my guts for garters. You look like you can handle that blade of yours. Will you put it to use for a comrade in need?
Yeah, we will.
Rid us of these wasps so I can be about my business.
No problem.
All right. I'll see to it.
Oh, thank you. You'll find them over at Gotan's Bales on the edge of town. And hurry, Lostwing needs those grapes.
No problem. Dying on the vine.
Bet you'd like to see what's behind that door, wouldn't you? Well, not on my watch.
Okay. So we don't need to be down here then, do we? Because that's not something we're going to encounter. So up we go. Out we go. And now I guess we're heading this way. If we can get around that way.
A whole day on the line and they're still not dry.
The shad's all salted and smoked. It'll be an age.
Back are you? Did Master Quinton summon you?
That's not a way we can go. Alright. Where are we going to get over there?
Don't tell me. Turnings for supper.
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing off to the vineyard to see the lad?
But what'll we do for supper?
Well, we're not going that way because we know that. So what about around here? Can't go that way. And there's no thing to trace going here. Up here maybe? And across the bridge. And round.
I heard from a couple of the bearers what you did to them royalists over at the care. Glad you're on our side.
Me too. Me too. Wouldn't want to be on theirs. Heading towards it. Where's him?
You all right?
The hanged man. Thank the gods. You're one of us. We were attacked. Beastmen on the road.
Looks like I need to take care of them.
The hero, but reckless sod insisted on drawing him off.
Where did this happen?
Further down the road. In the clearing. Please.
On my way.
You have to see that he's safe.
Yep, that's my
I'll
job.
do what I can. You go back to Lost Wing and tell Quentin what happened. Goblins. Why am I not surprised?
I hate to tell you this, fool, but you're going down permanently.
Get him, boy. There, boy. You know what to do, boy. You know what to do, boy. Sick him, Torgal. Get him. Sick him, Torgal. Get him. Sick him, Torgal. There, boy. Get him. Get him, boy!
There you go. Enemy slain. Bunch of goodies. There's the quest destination. Well, he doesn't look in too good a shape, does he?
Sorry, Randall. Looks like I was too late. He doesn't deserve to rot by the roadside. I'll speak to Quentin.
Now, we also have 348 this way. Can we turn around that way somehow? Oh, we're getting closer. Okay, so it's going kind of the right way. Over the bridge. And 20 yards into the village. Getting in close.
You'll find naught but the humble dwellings of our good citizens down here, both bearer and otherwise. And there are some who might not appreciate an outsider poking his nose in.
See if we can get downstairs somehow. There's got to be a way. Just don't remember what it was.
Master Quinton says we should build around the ruins as much as we're able. Says that they'll withstand any attack. Only problem is, it means living in a labyrinth.
I wasn't looking to go up there. Where do we go? Where do we go? That's not going down. So let's try over the bridge and go down there. Maybe. That does have a downstairs, so that might be it.
What'll we do for supper?
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing off to the vineyard to see the lad?
Alright, got you.
Ah, there you are. My man told me what happened. And? I can't help but notice you're alone.
Where'd my girl go?
Damn it. I feared as much.
He's not far from the south gate. I trust you'll do right by him.
Of course. I'll send someone right away. I knew he was brave, though I didn't know he was reckless. Poor fool.
Bravery and foolishness
And you
often go
known
hand
him
in
long?
hand.
A while. I liked the fact that he didn't shy away from dangerous work, and he liked what I paid.
Because it helped keep the hideaway afloat.
I'll tell Sid what happened here. I expect he'll be none too pleased to learn of Randall's fate. And I suppose you're none too happy either. For your trouble.
Thank you. Not really needing it, but it's nice. "300 yards this way." Like we're out through the village.
What happens to us now?
And out the other side. Heading back home, probably. Return with those, then we'll go on the others.
A few wasps shouldn't give me too much trouble.
Ah. We are here. Okay.
Very well.
Enemy slain.
Looks like that was the last of them. I better let Quinton's man know.
Alright, off we go. Back to the village. Can't remember it's a fast travel thing, but I guess I can live without it. It's a beautiful place anyway. Almost there. No, not that. Down here, that's the one.
Those wasps won't be interfering with your harvest anymore.
Oh, thank you. Master Quinton would have had my head if I'd lost the crop. I'd say you've earned a
Pretty easy,
reward.
don't worry about it.
Our Gotand Rouge fetches a handsome price among the rich and powerful of the realm. We use that money to keep our comrades fed and imperial wolves from our door. The vineyards were Master Quinton's idea. He wanted to give bearers a place to work, a place where they'd be safe.
Well, he certainly seems to have done that here. I'm glad I could help.
I'll see that he hears of your kindness. And once this vintage is ripe for drinking, there'll be a glass or two raised in your honor.
Sounds good to me. Sharp and black blood, all good.
Thanks again. Finally, I can harvest those grapes. And with the weather we've had, this year's will be a magnificent vintage for sure.
And we got return the items collected in the hideaway. Return to bone mill with the soil samples. Go there. And it looks like we've got a barrier straight ahead of us, is it? Back the other way. There it is. World map and back home. Right, get these reported. Then we'll step out and do the other ones.
Otto barking at his lot earlier.
Maybe I should just own. There you are. I just got back to the hideaway and thankfully Otto hasn't seen me yet. I don't suppose you,
Found the things you dropped. I did.
I was so sure they'd be gone.
Got that too.
And the letter?
Only a little worse for wear.
No more skulking about in the shadows for me then. And all thanks to you. Losing those supplies was one thing, but if Sid had found out about that letter...
Is it about Cursebreaker business?
If only. It's from his daughter. She's off studying in Canberra, and her letters are all that keeps Sid sane while she's
Fair
away.
enough. I can see
Never
that.
mentioned a daughter.
Well, he's a busy man. And thanks to you, he won't be wasting his time smiting careless couriers with lemon boats. So I'd say you did us both a service. Here.
Thank you.
For your troubles. If there's anything you're wanting from Sid, today's the day. He'll be sweet as honey once he gets his hands on this.
Good.
Sid may be the hardest man I know, but when it comes to his daughter, he's soft.
Is everything all right?
There you are. And all safe and sound.
Indeed.
Well, yes, she's standing right there.
Not the girl. The soil. Did you bring it?
Yes. Here.
Don't care about the girl, care about the soil. Gotcha. Soil is important, but people are more so even.
Glorious! When Martel came home empty-handed, I almost had a fit. But with this, my research can continue. First and foremost come the measurements. I must know how much ether each sample contains. From there...
Wait, so you were never...
Worried about me? Sorry to disappoint you, but the only thing he worries about is his research.
But that's...
It's all right. It's just how he is. And if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be growing anything in these ruins.
Yeah.
It's a small price to pay. Although you shouldn't have to pay it too. Did he even offer you anything for helping? Ugh. Here. I know it's not much, but it's something, at least.
Hey, anything helps.
I wish I could offer you some fruit too, but you're not likely to thank me if I do. Still, we'll grow something worth eating one of these days, and when we
Fair
do,
enough.
you'll have first pick.
Nah, not needed. Can hunt food on the road if I need.
Now, my research can continue apace.
Now. Main menu. The journal tab contains information on main story progress, etc. Yep. Active quest, just the one? I thought we had more. Alright, fair enough. Go talk to Gav.
Well, 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 someone's in a hurry.
Just following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Eh?
Fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
Aye.
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
Okay.
Just the three of us, then.
Drake's Head is the keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed. And should that plan fail, well, we have our icons to fall back on.
Sid, I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, priming an icon comes naturally to a dominance. But then, you are no ordinary dominance.
Yeah.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda.
Mm-hmm.
And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know, I reckon he could probably cut us a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Let's try not to find out.
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days.
Alright, let's make our way to Northreach. See, it looks like there's a quest there, but I guess not. Why is that green thing there? Alright, well, whatever. Over to Lost Wing.
So, we're meeting in Northreach. And will I find Sid and Jill before this dame finds me?
Why are we arriving in Northwing so far away
How did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing off to the vineyard to see the lad?
Why did we end up here?
There were purple handprints all over.
That's a bit confusing to me. think we're going to get through this way. I don't recall, but that doesn't go anywhere. Can't get through there. That's what I thought. This is just a building, not a way through anyway. But we can go up here maybe. Across the path. And through here. Yep, that works. That checks out. We're heading for the gate. What we got? Can I? I had a chocobo? No. Got an arachne.
Get him, boy! Sick him, Torgal! Get him, boy! Get him! There, boy!
Where's our Jill? Am I not travelling with her now? Oh well. She stayed behind for something else. It's for a reason. Dragon Avis.
This won't be easy. Sick him, Torgal! Get him, boy! There, boy! You know what to do, boy. There, boy! Get him, boy! Get him! Hurry! Get him, boy! Not this time.
Phoenix Wing.
There, boy! Sick of Torgal! There, boy! Get him, boy!
You're going down. You're staggered.
Get him, boy! Sick of Torgal! Get him! Sick of Torgal!
Level up. Where are we going? Show me the way, Doc boy. Yeah, that doesn't point me the way because there's no way through there, is there? Sorry, boy. Yeah, but that's not helping me. Let's have a look at local map. Oh, we're coming out of here, turning left, coming out of here, old road, round it goes. Alright. Round, round she goes. Where she stops, no one knows, as they say. Chocobos, wild chocobos.
Get him, boy! You know what to do, boy.
Nice.
There. Northreach.
We got something up here which we'll collect on the way. Got ourselves some wagon.
Sick of there, boy. You know what to do.
Didn't see you there at first. There you go. There's Northreach.
The soldiers used to speak of a brothel, but that was north of the checkpoint. I hope the dame has friends in the south.
Where are we?
You there! Keep your hands to yourself. No one will buy anything that's been sour.
Oh, hush up.
Sir Grace this Barrymore.
We've the right to confiscate any objects forbidden by the throne.
Well, we got our obelisk. What are you selling?
And what can I do for you?
Not really selling anything I need, are you? Alright, never
I'll
mind.
be here if you need me.
Ah, there we are.
A moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time.
You might be surprised, but...
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway. Do you think you could please me, Clive?
It's like my reputation precedes me.
You're the dame.
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele. You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I
Isabel.
could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
You can.
You can trust me.
At least as far as I
but
can trust you.
Why would you?
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever
Paying it
possible.
forward. Can respect that.
Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested. Unless...
I mean, honestly, the guards don't really worry me.
Unless, of
It may make a lot
course,
of commotion.
his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely. But I shall expect a favor in return.
Uh-oh.
Wait, what?
So I'll pay it forward, but with strings attached. Got it.
Are you gonna buy something or not?
No.
What the hell are you doing?
Tut tut.
We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are.
No, but it's pretense.
It's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
Yep. It's the worst that happened. She has thought to slap us or something. We've dealt with worse than that.
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Oi, hold up.
They're not buying the ruse?
Another fucking branded.
Ah.
Well, you're lucky you're with the dame. Now get out of my sight, filth.
Mm-hmm. No problem. We're through.
That wasn't so bad.
Yeah.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement, as do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me,
no problem,
we
Dame.
can speak more at the Vale.
Or Isabel?
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
Not right now, Clive. Right now, we owe her. What happens with that? I don't know.
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Okay, that's an interesting one.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling. Welcome to the Vale.
Thank you. See what she's got
Thank you
for
for
us.
seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint.
Oh, they've gone the other way.
Yes.
Okay, so it's okay
Otto
with her.
asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls. Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I've begun to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. No, I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best.
I will.
Oh, and take this.
You accepted the moon and stars from Isabel.
Proof of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you find anything, ask for me there.
I will, Isabel.
I should probably start here.
If the dame has given you her trust, then you have ours as well. No, you are always welcome here at the Vale.
You wear the dame's brooch. She must trust you.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then?
Yeah.
Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared.
The day before. She was in tears. She'd lost her comb, a gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
I got to talk to her.
Thank you.
Well, it strikes me you could have had this conversation between you before.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, no?
Escort, huh?
Poor boy. You'll be knackered before the real work begins later on tonight.
I'm told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne. Did she say anything to you before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every gil he earned on Tatienne, and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for her to get scared.
Yeah.
She thought about saying something. But the dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in, and she didn't want to let her down.
This man from the garrison. Did you ever see him?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye. Claims he got it in battle.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this. Find him, and you'll find her.
Do what I can.
A man from the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
And if he's hurt her, well, then
Seen you around the Vale of late.
there'll be something for him to pay, won't there? It may not be in money.
Heard the bones fell favourably.
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel, branded? Fuck off.
Hold your tongue. He wears the dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately, though.
On account of him being in war. Yeah, Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant there.
The dame thanks you. Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Let's see what we've got going on here.
Sergeant's got it in for us two. As if he... Huh. Where's your commanding officer, Branded? Don't you know the training grounds are for real soldiers?
Hey, you lost or something? Sorry, but the Imperial Guard's got no use for your kind. The infantry always needs more bodies, though.
I'm just passing through.
I don't bloody believe it. The bastard's wearing the moon and stars.
That'll be why he's strutting about like he owns the place.
The dame laughed when we offered her our protection. You reckon this prick's really worth a couple of the Emperor's finest?
I dare say there's ways of finding out.
Oh, boys,
How
boys,
about
boys,
it,
you're
Brandy?
silly.
Care to show us how you earned that brooch?
I'd rather not.
Oh, no doubt. Only chivalrous souls that we are. Robin and I need to know the dame's being properly looked after.
Oh, boys, boys, boys. Fine. You really shouldn't have exposed yourself to
If
this.
it'll put your mind at ease.
Oh, and just so you know, I won't be holding back. I suggest you don't either.
Oh, I
Take a
guarantee
moment to
that.
get ready if you need it. Wouldn't want you whining about an unfair fight.
It's going to be unfair on you. Let's do this.
Now, let's get the measure of you, shall we?
Let's do this.
If that's what you want.
Cocky bastard. All right, let's be having you.
You want to go one at a time or both together?
Oh, and when you go crying to your mistress, tell her it was Leon who gave you the pounding. Use all the dirty tricks you want, Brandon. All right. So you know one end of a blade from the other. Come on,
You were saying?
Fuck me.
No thanks.
What the hell are you playing at, Leon? Ah, so it's a real challenge he wants, is it? Fine. Sword up, bearer. Let's have some fun, shall we? How the bearer win the dame's favour anyway?
I know he went to hold my tongue for a start.
They got potential. I'll give you that. I'll be damned.
Now, you're done, right? Now stop being such mouthy gits.
Can I go now?
Gregor's gas. The bastard didn't even break a sweat.
The dame's man or no, he's still a branded. Best hope the sergeant never hears about this.
Yeah, not after the bullocking he gave us for missing drills. Might be the old sod had a point.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, good bloody riddance. At least we know the dame's in safe hands, I suppose.
You do.
Do us a favour. If you have to tell the dame about this, tell her we got a good few hits in, eh?
Why would I lie? That's probably not something I ever tell her anyway, but why would I lie?
The Emperor's fine.
See what's up here.
The markets are up.
Excuse me, you there? The gentleman with the sword? I cannot help but notice you bear the moon and stars. So you are an associate of the dame's?
I am.
Might I trouble you for some assistance? You'll be rewarded, of course.
What do you need?
And who exactly would I be assisting?
Oh, forgive me. I am Etienne, a humble merchant, though fortunate enough to count the dame among my acquaintances. I have business beyond these walls, but the guards have grown somewhat suspicious of my comings and goings of late. I was hoping someone might be kind enough to go in my stead. And who better than someone in the employ of the Vale's proprietress? Would you be willing to help a fellow in his hour of need?
This sounds dodgy as hell. I don't know you know the dame at all, and I don't know she'd approve of it. I'm not going to do it.
Ah, pity. There is good coin to be
That
made.
doesn't worry me at all. Okay. Over this way somewhere. Oh. It's not letting me do anything. Down we go. What's with the well here? Oh, it's a mana stone of some kind, okay. Let's go talk to her.
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
Well, bear tidings.
To be seen.
Oh, Tatiana, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary. There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. More than one, in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
Well, something over here. How do we get to him, though? Nothing there. We can go down here. How do we... Oh, it's up those stairs, that's it.
What do you reckon Yannick's done to upset the dame? Square as a cat, most likely.
I don't know how a bearer came by the moon and stars, but thank goodness I found you. Can I trust you to be discreet?
About what?
Probably.
About this. About what I wish to ask of you. About the fact that I, a humble creature, assist the Dame of the Vale in her endeavors. As unlikely as it may seem, there are those within the upper echelons of Samberquois society who find the Empire's treatment of bearers to be barbaric.
All right. But what do you want from me?
This town is carried upon the backs of its bearers, and yet many would see their servants starve. Not for the want of coin, simple fare cost little more than a pittance, but to revel in the suffering of others.
Oh yeah, there's sick buggers around, I know that.
Of cruelty. Contemptible though it is, my countrymen would sooner cut off their noses to spite their faces than see their bearers fed. And despite my best attempts at secrecy, my efforts to dole out comestibles have been noticed. Which brings me to my request. The brand upon your cheek affords you a certain freedom. A freedom I could sorely use.
Fine. What do you need me to do?
Fine. What do you need me to do?
Oh, thank you. An extra meal may not seem like much, but it will make all the difference. Here, deliver these, but keep them hidden. Quickly now. What food I can provide goes where the need is greatest. And today that happens to be the barracks. 3 bearers, overworked and underfed, not permitted a moment's rest.
It's no wonder so many die before their time.
Tragic, true, but do not let anger make you careless. People will view this act of mercy as an undermining of the Empire's authority.
That sounds good to me.
Be discreet for both our sakes, and for the sake of those we feed. Oh, and when you're finished, a word in the ear of one of the dame's girls would be appreciated.
You won't be staying then?
I'm afraid not. I'm expected back in the capital, and have already risked much speaking with you this long.
Fair enough. Let's go do that before we finish for today.
Crystal's curse is bad enough. We can't let people starve as well.
There's you.
Are you waiting for it to heal on its own? Hurry up!
Looks like now's not the time.
Yeah.
You look like you need a rest.
Is it just the one we give out?
Not half as much as I need this. Thank you. I daren't eat it here, though. Not where anyone might see.
Yeah.
Has it always been this bad?
Oh, it was worse before the Chamberlain. I'd be dead without him. Me and many others.
That's something at least.
No, there's still others. Not you. Through we go. We'll be upstairs.
Excuse me.
Oh, that's you.
The dame's pets. Why must she let them off the leash?
Going this way? I'm not sure. Down here? Yeah. And round.
I have something for you.
From the Chamberlain. Thank you. You need to leave. Now. Please.
Branded! Who told you to rest? Stoke those damn flames! And you! If you've got a message for me, out with it. If not, return to your post.
Well, we're out of there. Got 180 yards this way. Are they free yet?
It's not been half a move.
No.
Enough! Curse you! Get away from me!
Looks like he's giving up on that.
You'll work faster next time if you know what's good for you!
Here. It looks like you need it.
Nice.
The Chamberlain must have sent you. But alas, my work is far from over. If I don't go now, they'll beat me.
You need to rest.
But I won't. I've wounds to heal and bones to mend.
And what of your own hurts?
They'll wait. As will my hunger. Thank you, though.
What a dismal spectacle.
The drover has more regard for his cattle than the Empire does its bearers. Anyway, I'd better head to the Vale.
Let's go report, handing those out. Disgusting behaviour.
All right. Are you here for business or pleasure?
Business, though not my own. The Chamberlain put me to work delivering food.
Ah, so he found someone to help him then.
Yep.
Just as well. I hear his friends back at court have been taking a little too much interest in him.
Well,
so he
they
really
delivered.
is a Chamberlain.
There was a time when he was the Vale's most illustrious customer. Us girls thought of him as a generous uncle. He was one of the only people round here who seemed bothered by the way the Empire treats its bearers.
Rare for one in his position.
A fact not wasted on the dame. A little nudge from her is all it took, and he became the patron saint of Northreach's starving masses. My sisters and I may have lost an uncle, but bearers are being fed for a change, so we don't grumble.
Much.
Glad to hear it.
Gives you faith, though, doesn't it? To know there are people out there like him.
Yeah.
And you, for that matter.
We just do what we do.
No wonder the dame's got a soft spot for you.
I better be going.
Alright. And with that quest, I think it's time to end for today. That was a fun little episode. I certainly enjoyed it. Hope you did too. Next time, we will be setting off to try and tie down this Yannick person.